All right, everyone. Hey, welcome back to another video. Before we start, check out these amazing cards, all on eBay auction, no reserve. The link is below. Please bid. These are amazing cards. A foil, Richard on Port. Check that out. That's very rare. Mishra's Factory, beautiful reserve list cards. Beta Volcanic, all on eBay auction, no reserve. Enjoy the video and good luck on the auctions.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.
Hey everyone, it's me, Daniel, vintagemagic.com, and today's video is all about this Legala TCG. It means the gala in French. And by the way, I'm not perfect at it, so I didn't say it right. Sorry about that. And I want to talk more about this event and also in terms of how the world's going to start changing into these type of events, I believe, in the near future. Pretty cool subject. Pieces of artwork, cards, collectibles, and TCG, of course, trading card games, has become easily one of the highest growing, if not most iconic things people collect. This includes Pokemon, obviously, Magic the Gathering, Flesh and Blood, Sorcery, Yu-Gi-Oh, One Piece, other TCGs like that are growing, and they're growing at such an alarming pace that the grading companies have actually shown that these are actually the highest amount of items they grade are the TCGs in some cases. Pretty incredible. So the Legala, I believe it's been running three years running now, and I am actually attending this one. I was notified by PSA about this event. I actually had no idea what this was prior to them actually mentioning it. I did some research, talked to some guys at PSA. Apparently they're sponsoring it. I think Whatnot, another live streaming channel, is doing some sponsorship. So I think it will be a great event, because what I'm noticing is a couple things that I wish that MagicCon would do. maybe I'm a little hinting, I kind of wish it would happen, but I wish they would have done the Magic 30 and the whole experience thing like what they're doing with this. Let me explain. So for 2 days, there's a convention, I believe, a convention Saturday and Sunday they're running. But on Saturday night, they're doing this thing called the Legala. It's an exhibition where collectors are basically bring some of the most iconic collectibles in the TCG world and on display. This is going to be at the George Cinq. Cinq is 5, George 5 in French. And that is a super famous hotel. It's the hotel they used for French Kiss. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie with Meg Ryan and Kevin Kline. And that was a great comedy movie. And basically, that's a Four Seasons hotel. And in their ballroom, they're having this Legala. This Legala is a dinner. It's a catered prefix, meaning preset dinner, another French word. And it's a black tie event, so obviously wear, flip-flops, shorts, whatever, Mickey Mouse shirts. I'm pretty sure I can get away with the Mickey Mouse shirt, but I'll be wearing a coat. I don't know if I'm going to wear a suit. I don't know. All my nice suits. I don't know if I can lose that much weight by then. I used to have I have some incredible nice suits. I don't know. Maybe I need to buy another suit. I don't know. Comment below if I should buy a really nice suit. I don't know. We'll see. All right, but I will be wearing at least a coat and all that kind of stuff, dress pants. So this is an event where people dress up, and look at the pictures, by the way. The link is below of the previous events, and there's been some crazy items and also all-star cast guests, including I don't know how to say his name, the guy who invented Charizard and other Pokemon cards. He was on one of the events. Pretty crazy. That right there speaks volumes on what it is. And I think one day they'll probably get Richard Garfield to come, because if you think about it, Richard Garfield was the guy who created Magic the Gathering. Why not have him show up for the event? I think that'd be a special guest one day. I think that's highly likely. So the event is run by a gentleman named Mr. Fuji or Nassar. Nice guy. Talked to him on the phone. And I think he's from Dubai. And he's a Pokemon TCG card shop owner in France, in Paris. And I think, it's a great concept. So I will have to get some more footage. Obviously, get some time to sit with him, grab a drink, and do like a video, do something, right? That'd be kind of cool. So I'll be sure to get more footage about that. Now, as far as items, I want to tell you guys, I have some, obviously the same typical stuff that I want to bring for this Legala, but I want to hear from you guys below. What iconic Magic the Gathering items would you bring to this event? I can't bring it all. There's not going to be enough space, but I will say that there is my own dedicated showcase area. So I like to hear from you guys what you would bring. And please don't tell me like revised dual lands and I don't know, like some, if you want to joke around, I don't really care, but give me some constructive feedback here so I can actually prepare for this thing, because it is happening like less than a month, right? So I need your help. Now, second part of this video is I want to talk more about the direction of why I think MagicCon kind of failed in its opportunity. Like, I think the MagicCons in general could adopt similar to the Legala. And here's why. I know that adding a dinner, a prefix dinner, a high-end caliber thing does cost more money in organization, but I also believe that it actually is kind of what sports card does in a casual sense, is what I call the trade night. In sports card world, they have trade nights where people, hang out and they trade cards and blah, blah, blah. And I believe that they even have nicer events for sports cards collectibles in some cases too. I haven't really seen this actually, though, in Legala style, but I think Magic Gathering has that rich history potential to do this. If you're already going to like Las Vegas, for example, every year, why not have a prefix menu at a convention center that's a nice hotel, lots of security, have music, whatnot, type of sponsors. You have lots of different sponsors who can, do this, and have a great historical venue of the history of Magic every year that you do this. It might get a little redundant, but I actually think it would actually just kind of grow exponentially in terms of cool items and passion history. And I'm not just talking about this, just items. I think like old artifacts of the like original press sheets and original pictures and different old videos and things like that. Why not have that and grow that, especially if you're already going to have these MagicCons anyway? Why not just have that in there, and people, again, can pay for this? Obviously, they're paying for the MagicCon badge already. You can add on to this, but having the dinner, it would have to be very limited and a price point that makes sense for exclusivity. So, unfortunately, it's not for everybody, but I guess you can do one of two ways. You can have super high security and have a museum thing where everybody can go and attend, and they pay for a certain price. And then obviously the dinner, the high-end dinner, because the Gala dinner was like 300 euros. That's very expensive. That's like $330 US. I'm sure that's what includes tax, tip, whatever. That gives you interest to the exhibition and the dinner. But obviously, with that kind of price point, you're narrowing kind of the Magic players in a certain way. But, they might not want the dinner, right? So it might be an exclusive thing. And I think Wizards should do more high-end stuff. That also would allow them to showcase some of their high-end collectors' products, their serial number cards, whatever the releases they're doing every year. It guarantees something cool. What I say, do it like, for example, they're doing MagicCon Amsterdam this year, I think in like June, and they had Chicago, and they had like another event. Would I do them in these other places? Probably not as much. I would say, well, I'd probably do it in the Europe or the Asia market, and then I have one in the US, which would have to be Las Vegas, because Las Vegas has the best setup, you know, the best, largest crowds, and the best, you know, food opportunities too. I don't know. Comment below. Do you think that's a great idea? You know, dress up, have live music, something really cool, historical, special guests. I think it'd just be a cool, I don't know, just the coolest thing. All right, guys. Well, I look forward to your constructive comments. Don't mess around. What I should bring at this Legala. Look forward to seeing the event itself. And again, comment below what I should be kind of looking for. I'll be in Paris May 2nd to May 7th. So if any of you live in Paris, feel free to contact me. My contact info is below. I have my phone with me, of course, and we could, you know, hang out. And it's not really me, you know, I'm not setting up at the Saturday and Sunday. There are vendors and such for the convention part. And I hear it's a very small space. It's like in this East space. You know, it's Europe, right? Everything's cozier. So, but I will go there for a lot of just, you know, interaction with community. And that's kind of what I want to do more as I get older in life. So, all right, guys, enjoy life. I hope to see you guys in Legala. Look forward to your comments. Take care.
Hey everyone, it's me, Daniel with VintageMagic.com. I want to share with you more about how we handle consignments. So to begin the consignment process, we actually need to start with the consultation service. In this consultation, I will determine what you're looking to do. And generally, consigners usually tell me, hey Dan, I'm looking to sell my items and maximize the value of their collection. After we determine through the consultation, I usually like to do an appraisal process. And an appraisal process in terms of a consignment is more fitted towards authenticity and valuation for current market values. From there, after a contract is crafted and signed, we will then receive the items from you. The reason why our consignment process is very thorough is we also identify cards that could be graded so then they can maximize higher dollar values. So the payment process is very simple. Once we have sold your items, you'll get an updated ledger and we will process payment for whatever form of payment you need. As a consigner, you're gonna experience our white glove service. What that means is I'm gonna personally handle your collectibles from beginning to end. And rest assured, the client that purchases your collectibles will also receive the same white glove service. It's a signature service that I really pride myself on in working closely with my clients.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.